Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. You've got Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, with the MLM Superheroes. And tonight, guys, I'm telling you, we are back by popular demand. There's been so much excitement, so much incoming messages saying, Darren, I missed the webinar last night. Can you redo it again? Please, I really want to be able to see how you are able to start a business from a complete flat start and generate over $28,000 the very first month. Now, guys, here's what I'm going to share with you tonight. Whatever's going on in your reality right now, it doesn't matter, okay? I've helped people go from completely homeless to a $20,000 month within a 6-month period of time, okay? Some of my students have gone from making $4,000 in a month as a photocopier salesman to this year having a $70,000 month online. So it doesn't matter where you're at right now in your reality, okay? So I'm going to literally open the vault tonight, okay? And I'm very serious. So if you don't have a pen and paper right now, you need to get one, okay? So get yourself a pen and paper, get yourself sort of set up, okay? You're gonna wanna have a glass of water or a coffee or something. And if you've got children, go into an area in your house where you can shut the door, okay, where you don't have any distractions. You want to turn off your Facebook, you want to turn off this, okay, so that you can be totally undivided attention here. Because the information that we're about to cover tonight can dramatically change your life, okay, and I'm really serious. I'm going to share with you the exact strategies that I have used, okay, to make my first $1 million when I was 35 years old, make almost $4 million in a single year, raise tens of millions of dollars for my own companies, for public companies, get sponsorship deals, free marketing materials, free designer clothing, free hotel room upgrades, free airfare upgrades, free trips to Club Med. Some of the strategies that you're going to learn tonight even can be applied to conventional business, whether you're a mortgage broker, a realtor in the insurance agency, maybe an automotive. It doesn't matter where. You could have a retail outlet. These strategies work right across the board, okay, for any type of market. It doesn't matter what career path that you're on. If you implement the strategies tonight that I'm going to cover in this webinar, you can completely, totally change every single aspect of your life. Okay, I'm talking about health and fitness, spiritual, emotional, family relationships, career travel, right? Financial goals, material things, contribution, giving back, and making a difference. Truly leaving behind a legacy for you and your family. Okay, so we got a little bit of a special treat here tonight, guys, because not only am I going to open up the vault and show you everything that I do, step by step, but I've got here with me 2 of my students that have really tapped into quantum physics, millionaire mentoring, that have completely changed their lives, okay? So I've got with me right now, I've got Daniela Inahosa. Welcome to the call, Daniela.
It's great to be here.
Fantastic. Now, you know, Daniela, you got a really cool story. We're going to be touching base on this a little bit at the end, but you were able to actually walk away from corporate America as a chef in a high-end restaurant, leave that sort of, you know, I got to tell you, it's pretty stressful in those high-end restaurants, and walk away from that to become a full-time online marketer. So I want to first of all say congratulations to you. We're going to hear a little bit about your story at the end. We also have all the way from the UK guys, okay? So what you're going to find out tonight is that once you learn these strategies, right here, guys, from my kitchen table, I was able to, in 9 weeks, generate over $74,000 without doing 3-way phone calls, without doing a single home party, and without even having to cart myself across town to fight traffic and look for parking, or spend an hour on travel to get to somebody's house to find out, oh, nobody showed up, right? Which, if you've been in this industry, you know that can happen. Trust me, it can happen, right? So all the way from the UK, we have Seb Brannigan. Now, welcome to the call, Seb.
Hi, Darren. Thanks for having me.
Now, Seb, you have a really, really cool story, because I know that you have been in this industry before. You're 23 years old, and you've been in a situation where, you know, you look to make money online. You were in network marketing, but you were never in a position where you were able to generate hundreds of leads in a single day, or already be making $350 in a single day. So I want to first of all say congratulations to you for being a great success story and an inspiration to so many people, especially in the younger generation coming right out of school. So we're going to hear a little bit about your story as well. So guys, here we go. I am going to share my screen. Okay, I'm going to take you right behind the scenes. So you want to have a pen and paper, and you want to take notes here. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to go live. Okay, here we go. So have no fear, the MLM superhero is here. Guys, this is sort of like a little bit of a spoof, so to speak. It's my own personal brand. I'm known online as the MLM superhero. And one of the things that I really talk about in my training is how to turn you into the product, how to turn you into the brand so that you become the attractor factor, so that your phone starts ringing off the hook with incoming calls. Now, I can tell you that it's a lot better than rejection. It's a lot better than harassing your friends and family. So what I want to share with you is that the business model that you are actually in is a personal development business model. It's a leadership business model, and it's a problem-solving business model. So what most people don't realize, they think that they're in a business of selling features and benefits, and you're not. Okay? The business that you are in is a problem-solving business, leadership business, where you want to be able to, almost in a way, be like a doctor that's prescribing the solution that people need to their pain, to their problem, to be able to give them more pleasure, more freedom, more time with their friends, their family, vacation time, not having to fight work and a traffic and an alarm clock. So that's what we're going to be covering on tonight's call. Now, this is really about automation mastery, being able to build a business while you're actually having a life. Now, that's me, once again, Darren Little, also known online as the MLM superhero. I have a son. His name is Drayson. He's 16 and a half years old. And here's the cool thing. My son goes to a Army and Navy Academy, and he can't leave the academy to go out and be a waiter or to be able to generate any type of extra income. So he calls me up and he says, "Dad, can you help me make money? I figure if I can learn what you do, maybe I can make some part-time income." Guys, here's the cool thing. If I can teach somebody at 16 and a half years old how to make $2,000 online in his very first 2 weeks while he's going to school full-time and he has homework every day, what could you do, right? What could you do as an adult? Okay, so if my son can make $2 grand in 2 weeks, his very first business online, what could happen for you? Now, tonight I'm going to share with you how I turned Facebook into my personal ATM machine and made $28,518.06 in a 30-day period of time. Now, guys, I'm talking about from a complete flat start, and I didn't do any paid marketing. So that money there, I didn't take half of that, like most people will talk about, and put it in Facebook ads. I'm going to teach you exactly what I did to make that money without spending a single penny on paid marketing. Okay? Now, this is the 30-day results. You can see the transactions coming through there: 297, 47, 297, 47, 47. Now, some of the days, guys, just so you know, they start to get bigger exponentially. So here's what happened in the course of 8.5 weeks. It was actually $62,932.39, but it gets even better. Last week, I just had a $13,070.53 day, guys. Now, I want you to think about what would happen for you, what would happen for your family if you had the ability to learn the exact strategies that I used to make that in a 24-hour period of time. You know, would you be living in the same house? Would you be driving the same car? Would your kids be going to the same school? Would you be taking the same vacations or different vacations? Would you maybe be getting involved with your church or your charity to give back and make a difference? How would your life be affected differently if you knew how to make that type of cash flow literally on demand, guys? Literally on demand, okay? Now, if you stick around to the end of this presentation just for showing up, okay, now I believe that 80% of success is just about showing up. And I tell my students, if you just show up for Millionaire Mentoring, your life will change forever. So this is a $197 free bonus. It will literally fast track your career in this industry by at least 3 to 5 years, okay? That is my training manual. Just from one blog alone, that training manual has generated over 7,200 leads from people that have downloaded that book, and then it's been also shared amongst their teams and their teams. So you're going to get a copy of that tonight just for showing up. Now, the first thing that I want to do is I want for you to understand the sort of landscape of the industry. A lot of people don't know this. 0.1% of the entire industry, guys, earns more than $400 a month, okay? Now, your company might even be on there. I don't know. But those are name brand companies in our industry, and 0.1% earn more than $400 a month. I'm going to show you today how with one single transaction in a month that you can almost make as much as the 0.1%. Okay, so that's the goal for today. Now, there's two things that you need to be a successful entrepreneur. It doesn't matter what type of company, retail, mortgage broker, insurance agent, automotive, online marketer, affiliate, network marketer, direct sales. It doesn't matter, guys. There's two simple things that you need. The first thing that you need is you need more leads. You need a steady stream of leads coming in, new prospects, qualified buyers that are looking at what you have to offer, and you need to have more cash flow for your overhead, for your lease space, for your staffing costs, whatever it is. In our case with online marketing, it would be mostly for your auto ship, right? For your traveling costs to go to events, the event costs themselves, your tools, and also your marketing and advertising costs, right? So if you're online, you don't have the big overhead, the big crushing monthly burn rate or monthly expenses that you have to handle. But if you don't have those two things, guys, I will tell you that your business will go bankrupt. Okay, so very important that you get focused on these are the two things that you need in order to become a six-figure, multiple six-figure, seven-figure, multiple seven-figure income earner. Now, the fastest way to generate both of these is actually on the internet, okay? Because you don't have any overhead, right? It's very easy to literally take your laptop, travel anywhere in the world, and your business is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in every single country, okay? So it's very, very powerful once you learn this. Now, what's the biggest challenge right now with making money online? Okay, now you may have tried making money online before. You may have got involved with various different programs. Here's the biggest challenge. First of all, there is just too much information. People don't know what they can trust. what they need to do, what action steps that they need to do. So they typically, the majority of the information, it's not information that's going to help you make money starting today. Okay, so there's typically a pretty significant giant learning curve before a person gets up into a full-time income. And in some cases, it could be 6 months to as much as 2.5 years, right, to go through and get that type of education where you can actually start making money today, right? Now, most people, they end up lost, they end up confused, and as a result, they make no money at all. Now, what's the biggest reason? They have no mentor. They have nobody that's in front of them like a minesweeper going across a minefield saying, oh, no, don't step there, don't step there, right? Step over here, right? So that's the importance of having a mentor to fast track yourself along that path. So what's the solution? What is the solution? You may be saying, well, Darren, I've tried making money online. I've tried all these things before. They've never worked for me. Here's why. You got to keep it simple, guys. There's only 3 things that you need to actually make money online. Here's what they are. The first thing that you need is something called a sales funnel. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit about how a sales funnel works, the psychology behind it, how to use a sales funnel to generate leads, and how to turn those leads into cash flow. The next thing that you need is you need targeted traffic. Those are qualified buyers that are looking for what you have to offer, and then you need a follow-up campaign. Now, in a follow-up campaign, that doesn't mean you actually talking to every single person. It means you have something called an autoresponder that's going to communicate with those people at the push of a button, okay? But what exactly is a sales funnel? Here's the breakdown so you can understand. If everybody's ever talked about a sales funnel, here's what they're referring to. The first thing that you have is a lead capture page. You may have put your information into a lead capture page to be showing up right here on today's webinar. The second thing that you need is a thank you page. That's something that's going to give you an opportunity to build a little bit of rapport with those people and then to let them know that they need to check their spam box or their inbox to get access to whatever it is that you offered. And then you need something called a bridge page. This is going to allow you to create rapport with that people to start to build a relationship. The business truly is about relationships and gaining trust and rapport so that those people feel comfortable and confident that you can provide them with value. It's really critical that you understand that this is a value-based problem-solving type of business model. Then there's an offer. That's something typically that you're going to be able to make commissions from. Right now, we typically look for things that are going to make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort, right? And then you've got your follow-up sequence. That's going to communicate with those buyers over time to actually invite them at some point in time to come to a webinar like this where they can meet you in person, okay? Now, here's what it looks like visually. Now, if you've ever used a funnel or something that puts gasoline into a car or gasoline into a lawnmower to cut your lawn, this is typically what it looks like. It's almost like a siphon where you pour the gasoline in the top and it comes out in the bottom and it goes into the machine. This is very similar. So the first thing that you need to look at the top is your lead magnet or lead capture page. That's going to be something that we're going to talk about after you get an idea of how the sales funnel works. And then from there, it's going to go into a thank you page. Then it's going to go into a value or video bridge page, preferably you, but it could also be the leader that you're working with, whatever product it is that you're marketing, whether it's an MLM, direct sales, whatever it is. And then it's going to go into an offer. That's where you're going to make your commissions from. And somebody may not buy on the first time. This is why this is so important. Your follow-up campaign using an autoresponder. Now, you're not going to be sitting by your computer typing out emails to every single inquiry. That's what your autoresponder does, and that's what gives you freedom. Now, you're going to send that targeted traffic, and it's going to go through that sales funnel, and it's going to start to produce cash flow. Now, the cool thing about this is you can have an unlimited number of income streams once you understand how to put these together. And we have some people that I know personally that have as many as 30 different income streams because they learned how to master this. Okay, so keep in mind that this is something that you're going to learn how to do, and you're going to learn how to turn that into cash flow. So what exactly is a lead magnet, right? This is what attracts people to put in their email address into that lead capture page to get something from you. Well, what is that? It typically provides value to those people so that you can gain trust, okay? So it's going to solve a problem in your particular niche market. Doesn't matter if you're a realtor, mortgage broker, insurance agent, same thing straight across the board. It's also going to eliminate pain in your niche market, and it's going to provide a solution to both the pain and the problem to create more pleasure or less pain and problems. Okay, so really, really simple. 3 simple things, and you have a lead magnet. Now, what does a lead capture page actually look like? This is an example when I first started my campaign where I said, learn how I turned Facebook into my personal ATM machine and made $3,284.78 in 24 hours. Now, you'll notice it says the video will be sent to the email address you provide. Very important. A lot of people, they want to see what's on the other side, so they put in a bogus email. You don't want to be housing a lot of, bogus emails of people that aren't even going to get your emails, right? That's why this is so important, which is your thank you page. Now, watch what this says. There's one final step. Check your email and junk spam box to confirm your email. Once you confirm your email, you receive a copy of the training video. Okay, so that means they now realize, oh my God, I'm not going to get anything, so I better go back and put my real information in if I want to get the training. So it says get ready for instant commissions, but while you wait, you can download a free copy of my book, MLM Affiliate Magic. It will fast track your career by at least 3 to 5 years. Make sure to bookmark the page. So this is about giving value on the front end. When you give somebody something of value, you start to gain trust and rapport with that person, and they start to listen to you more, right, as an expert. The next thing you've got is a bridge page. Now, the bridge page, once again, it can be either you or it can be a leader. It might be you and a leader. But the bridge page gives you an opportunity to start to develop a relationship with that person. Now, the webinar there might be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, could be a 7-minute intro of why you chose whatever it is that the offer is. Then it's going to go to the offer, and there is the offer. This is typically something that you're going to make commissions from. Now in this particular case, let's say that you're with a skincare company or a weight loss company, or you're with an energy drink company. Guys, this formula is tried, tested, and proven. It's duplicatable for any type of industry once you learn how to do this. Then you've got your follow-up sequence. Now, this is what's called an autoresponder. You can see that it's already preloaded with emails that are going to go out maybe as soon as you opt in, then maybe 5 hours later or the following day, maybe every second day, maybe once a week. It's all really about testing and tweaking until you get that the way that you want it, right? How many people are opening up those emails? And we teach a number of strategies that will help you to get the most amount of people opening up your emails over time. Then you need traffic. Now, what is traffic? Traffic is qualified buyers that want what you have. So when people tell me about making a list of their friends and family, I tell them they just don't understand target marketing. There's tons of people out there that are looking for what you have already. So why try to convince people that they need what you have when it's not necessary? Now, how do you get traffic? Well, you could do Facebook ads, which allow you to start to scale up your advertising. You could do Bing ads, which do the same. You could run solo ads, which is piggybacking off of somebody else's list that's already in existence. They've gone out and done all the work, and now you're piggybacking off of their list to generate leads off their list. Then you've got social media like Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, things of that nature, things where it's almost like a gigantic lounge and you're interacting with people. That's social media. And there's a reason, guys, just so you know, that they call it social media. It's not called spam fest media. It's called social media. Then you've got the email list itself that you're emailing. As you start to use your lead magnet, your list size starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger over time. You've got blogging, which is a central hub where you're going to provide value from to solve people's problems, to solve people's pain so that you can give them more pleasure, okay? And then you've got videos, right, which is YouTube or posting videos onto social media. And then you've got value-based webinars. Okay, now this right here would be classified as a value-based webinar, right? You want to be able to help people understand this process that they're actually going to go through. Okay, now today, what I'm going to be talking about is something called the Affiliate Marketing Academy. Now, the official launch is actually in March, but you can actually become a beta tester now. Now, what we typically do is we help people to learn the most important things that they need to do to make money online starting today. Forget about 6 months from now, forget about a year from now, forget about 2 years from now. I am talking about this week, right? Within 24 to 48 hours, implement these strategies, provided that you're coachable, provided that you don't say, well, that's great, Darren, but I got a better way, right? Don't be that person. Just be coachable. So what we do is we teach you how to create high converting sales funnels. These are sales funnels that are going to generate the most amount of leads for the amount of people that come to the lead capture page. Then how to do both free marketing and paid marketing strategies to drive traffic to the sales funnels. So the qualified buyers that are already looking for what you have to sell. And then how to create value for your subscribers so that they start to trust you more. So that when you send out an email, they just click whatever it is that you're sending them, but they're looking at it from a different way. They're looking at it from somebody that's referring something to them that they trust and that there's rapport with. Very important that you get that, guys. And then how to generate multiple income streams once you know how to do this, and then also how to make a full-time income working part-time. Now, what we do is we typically look for what I call high-converting offers. Those are companies that pay you big commissions, right, so that you can make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort. Right? And that's really important. If you come from, the MLM industry and you want to become a millionaire, typically you need about 80,000 people, on a team, which is basically a small country, in order to become a millionaire with that type of business model. With affiliate marketing, you need literally a fraction of those people. I didn't go out and make a ridiculous amount of recruiting sales, guys, just so you know, to be able to make $74,000 in the last 9 weeks here, right? Literally, maybe 40, 50. I'm not talking about mass volume to get to the type of numbers that you want to be able to get to. We show you all sorts of different strategies on how you can actually get better and better at multiple streams of income. Now, one of the things that I want to talk to you about, guys, is something that we found called Genius Marketing Pro. And the reason that we're using this is it's sort of an all-in-one marketing software that allows you to make the lead capture pages, that allows you to make those sales funnels. What's cool, though, is that it actually includes its own autoresponder. So it's got unlimited sales funnels, it's got unlimited income streams, it includes the autoresponder, and it's compatible with Aweber and GetResponse if you're more of an advanced marketer. and you can earn either 50% or 100% commissions with the software. When you're earning 100% commissions, guys, just so you know, that's like you having your own product, okay? And it's only $47 a month. Now, the reason that I like this, it's what's called mass market and mass appeal. It's something that everybody can afford so that they can get that education, they can learn how to do these strategies, but they're going to stay consistently paying month after month, which is the auto ship, right? Now, here's the cool thing. If you want to earn 50% commissions on $47 a month, you can do that with the GMP all-in-one software. But the majority of my students get the reseller rights, so it turns into their own product. So they pay $47 plus a $297 one-time, and that gives them the ability to make 100% commissions. Now keep in mind, anytime you've got a transaction going, there are processing fees in anything. So you actually make $318 per sale plus $44 per month in residual income. That's the power, guys. That almost puts you into the 0.1% of the entire industry with making one single transaction in the month. Okay, now obviously when we teach you about traffic and how to use free and paid strategies, those numbers can literally grow exponential, and you're going to hear from a couple students tonight that have completely, totally changed their life. Now, I want to give you some real true value here tonight, guys, and I want to tell you, what did I do to become a millionaire at the age of 35 years old? And I will share with you that 95% of your business is all in your mind and what you believe to be true for you. So I believe anytime I roll out something that I'm literally going to take off like a rocket ship. I believe that $1,000 days are really, really super easy. I believe that everybody that goes through my training is going to be able to walk away from their job in 30 to 90 days. That's what I believe. Now, some of the people are going to be, oh, well, what if this doesn't work for me, Darren? What if I go bankrupt? Right? What if everybody that I talk to says no? Right? That's the victim. Okay? So you've got these two realities that exist simultaneously. One side is getting everything that you want. The other side is getting everything that you don't want. And it's all in your mind of what you believe to be true. Now, if you want to be able to master your thoughts, master your words, and master your emotions, if you do this right here, guys, you can steer your ship in your business. Okay, you can literally create your own reality once you learn how to do this, and this is what we cover in our Quantum Physics Millionaire Mentoring. And this is really what it takes to master your bank account. Now, as far as marketing goes, marketing is really, really similar in a way, because there's really only three things that you need to do in marketing. You've got to test something, right? Then you've got to measure the results, get some results, and then adjust them. So it's almost like being in a sailboat, and you've got your sail that's going in one direction, and then you've got to jive and then go into another direction, and then jive again and go into another direction, and you end up going directly where you want. So a sailboat goes sort of side to side to get to its destination point. That's marketing, guys. Okay, so once you understand how marketing works, that's when you start to master your bank account. Now, here's how I became a millionaire at 35 years old. 2 words. What if? Okay. Now, if you implement this strategy, I'll show you the results that you can generate just from this. Now, the Gene Simmons from KISS, he actually uses this formula as well to be able to become the rock star that he did, to be able to get to the point where he's now in toys and action figures and merchandise all around the world and pinball machines and casinos, all sorts of stuff. This is how he started. 2 words, guys. What if? Okay? What if everyone I talked to wanted to join my business? What if my phone was ringing off the hook with incoming calls? What if leaders were calling me from all 4 corners of the world? What if I could recruit new reps in minutes? What if money was flowing to me in avalanches of abundance? What if I could create a $10,000 monthly residual income in a 90-day period of time? Now, that holds a specific vibrational resonance to it, and once you learn this, your entire world will change. Now, that was the results, okay, of me applying these strategies that I teach. 8.5 weeks, $62,932, 39 cents. I've just reached the 9-week point, and it's over $74,000 as of today. Today had over an $8,000 day using these exact formulas that you will learn. Now, here's the cool thing. Most companies, you've got to wait 3 to 4 weeks before you actually get paid, right? And when you have bills to pay, let me tell you, that totally sucks, guys. So on the left there, you can see that's what normally people do, right? Their phone bill's going to get cut off, or their mortgage or something. They need that money, but they're not going to get it sometimes for a month. What's cool here is that you get paid in real time. You make a sale today, boom, right to your PayPal account. Now, you can keep it in PayPal or you can send it to your bank account, whatever your preference is. The cool things, they're real-time transactions, and I can tell you, it totally rocks, especially when you have bigger amounts coming in, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. The best day that I had last week was over $13,000 using these strategies. Now, what I want to share with you is something called breaking inertia. A lot of people talk about an invisible barrier between them and their dream. Guys, I will tell you, it is real, okay? It's no BS. But you've got to be able to, what I call, walk forward in complete blind faith and continue to use the action steps that I told you above, okay? So if you look here in the first week on this particular affiliate campaign, it doesn't look like there's any activity. It's only about $100. The following week's only about $100. Now, most people, if they took the type of action that I do, right, with massive action on the front end, here's what they would do. Oh, Darren, it doesn't work. I'm not making any money. I knew I got ripped off. I knew it. Right? That's what the majority of people would say. But I understand about breaking inertia. I understand about that invisible wall. So look what happens in the third week. Bam! I break through that wall and I make around $1,000. The following week it's around $1,600. The following week it's around $2,400. Then it moves into $2,700 and then $4,600. Now that's a total of $12,361.85. Now, would you take massive action over the course of, I don't know, about 47 days or so to make that type of income? And I will share with you, those are residual payments. That's not one time, guys. Okay? So would you go balls to the walls, right, for that period of time, break through inertia to get that exponential growth to make that type of income? And I tell you what, I certainly would, and I do every time I do a rollout, every single time. Okay? So how do you build rapport on Facebook without even talking to people? This is how I did this, guys, and I'm telling you, it's a science. Remember that Facebook is a social platform. Okay, so you got to remember that you're in a leadership and personal development business model. Okay, so the core of your message should be positive quotes, motivation, inspiration, how-tos on marketing. Remember, value, solving pain, solving problems, helping people to get more pleasure. Personal adventure with your family and your team, entertainment, comedy, trivia, controversy, social proof on your personal success, social proof on your team's success, something called piggyback marketing. What is piggyback marketing? Piggyback marketing is when you piggyback off of another company's brand. Like Nike's got a campaign called Just Do It. I just ran a campaign called Just Did It, right, with all the success stories of people on my team. You might run something, and right now there's a Superman Batman movie coming out. Maybe it's on that. Maybe it's on the new James Bond movie. You piggyback off of that. It could be on Donald Trump right now in the presidential race. That's called piggyback marketing, and I'm telling you, it will totally change your interaction and the amount of people that you have responding to you on social media. And then once again, value-based webinars. This right here is called a value-based webinar. I highly recommend it to all of my students. We're going to hear from them to share with you what these formulas did for them in their reality once they implemented them. Now, these right here on the side are what are called leads. Okay, now in the event that you're just trying to boost your ego, oh look, I got 153 likes, right? That's not going to make you money, guys, okay? But if you look at them like leads, they will make you money. Now, my question to you is this. What the heck would I say to these people to be able to close them into any business that I have in as fast as 3 minutes? Without talking about the company, without talking about the products, without talking about the comp plan, what the heck could I say to those people in 180 seconds to get them to want to join my business? Well, what I do is I do this. I put together a $997 bonus training that actually you get as a free bonus that will turn you into a top recruiter. Okay, I don't care what business you're in. I've got people in so many different industries, so many different businesses that go through Millionaire Mentoring to find out actually how to do this. So when you get the software and the reseller rights, you get this bonus training, guys, and I'm telling you that if you watch this 6 times, it will completely, totally change the game for you in your business. I don't care if you're selling weight loss, skincare, energy drinks, if you're in a software deal, if you're in MLM direct sales. It doesn't even matter if you're a mortgage broker, insurance agent, it doesn't matter. These strategies work straight across the board. Now, typically what I do is I take a group of people, I want to make sure that they get up and running so that they are making money. My students typically can walk away from their jobs in 30 to 90 days if they're coachable. If they actually listen to this training and follow the action steps and don't say, well, Darren, I got a better way. You watch me go. You better watch me. Okay, let me know how that strategy works. I can tell you that my students have ridiculous stories that are completely life-changing once they do this. And there's only 10 spots. Okay, so if you're on this page, if you've been referred to it, you want to make sure that you get back to that person. But if you got my email, click the link below. Guys, there's only 10 spots available, and I can tell you they go super fast, okay? So these are the exact steps that I took to make that 74 grand. I got the software. I paid $47 a month. Remember, it's under the radar. It's mass market, mass appeal. Then I got the reseller rights for $297 one time. That allowed me to make 100% commissions. I had a minimum of 25 connections every single day on Facebook. Now, what the heck did I say to those people? Guys, I actually show you me doing it live. So it's like you looking over my shoulder and watching me with the conversations, watching me exactly what I do. What do I post on my wall for content? What do I say to these people? That's the bonus that you're going to get when you get the software and the reseller rights. Now, then what I did was I reported my results and my team's results back onto social media with PowerPoint graphics. And if you want to be a leader, you need to have PowerPoint, guys. It's really critical. This whole presentation was done on PowerPoint. Then I continued to email my list, showcasing my results and providing more value like this. This is a value-based webinar where I can email my list, show them what I did, where they come to get more value. Then I showed other people how to duplicate these type of results. Okay, real simple formula if you're coachable. So what you want to do is you want to reach out to the person that invited you here today, get the Genius Marketing Pro for $47 a month, get the reseller rights for $297 one time, and the first 10 people will get access to that $997 bonus training on how to become a top recruiter in any program. Okay, any program, guys. Doesn't matter what you're marketing. Now, here's what I'll share with you. A lot of people say, well, Darren, I've already got Genius Marketing Pro. What do I do, right? What do I do? I want to be able to take my business to the next level. Can I get that bonus? Yes, you can, guys. Yes, you can. But you need to get a Millionaire Mentoring session, so you want to go right here to darrenlittle.com /mentoring, the dash sign, and coaching. Okay. Once you get the Millionaire Mentoring session, send me a message. Say, Darren, I got the mentoring session, and yes, you will get the bonus too. Okay. So I put this open to completely the whole industry because I want you guys to get to your personal breakthrough. Okay. And this training will do that. So, guys, my name is Darren Little, known online as the MLM Superhero. Thanks for watching. Get started today before all the spots are taken. Once again, here is your free bonus that I promised you. You can go to darrenlittle.com/MLM Magic. Okay, now if you go through this training manual, guys, you will literally fast track your career by 3 to 5 years. No joke. And it's a $197 free bonus just for showing up today. Remember, there's only 10 spots available right now. It's a $997 bonus, so take action now. Now, I'm going to just hear quickly here from a couple of my students. Guys, maybe you can just share with me. Daniela, you got a really cool story because you were a full-time chef working at a high-end restaurant. You were able to walk away from a full-time job, a career position with a really astute restaurant, and be able to actually become a full-time entrepreneur. Share with the people here a little bit about your story and what are some of the biggest days that you've been able to have online, right, as a brand new newbie guts. Danielle is a brand new person that's never had any experience like this ever. What's your biggest day online so far?
My biggest day online has been about $930, something like that. And then I started going in, attended Millionaire Mentoring, followed the coaching, did the work, followed the steps that were laid out in the ABC blueprint, literally just did what I was told, and I was able to have a $930 day. And then a couple of weeks later, I was able to actually do about $2,198.30. I won't forget because that's my biggest day so far, or it was a couple of days, but yeah, it was fantastic.
Fantastic. So, share with the people here, because you're, as a brand new person that's never done anything like this before, now sort of bridging across and entering to the other side, right, where you're now a full-time marketer over here. You're now mentoring other students and other people that are coming to you. What does that feel like?
One of my favorite things about working in restaurants was my leadership position. I was always working as a head chef and being able to make a positive impact in people's lives. And since I've been able to do that in working online and taking a leadership position, I can see definitely impacting people in a positive way, helping them, create income for their families and get out of jobs where it's basically almost on the verge of modern day slavery. So it's been fantastic, and more than anything, I feel like so happy about it. It's just the coolest thing ever.
Fantastic. Well, continued success. Guys, I want to reach out here quickly to Seb Brannick. He's tuned in all the way from the UK. So I want for you to understand that your business has no boundaries. Okay, you can have affiliates, reps, students anywhere in the world once you learn these strategies. So Seb Brannigan, welcome to the call.
Thanks, Darren. It's great to be here.
So Seb, tell us a little bit about your story. You're only 23 years old. You've been able to have some days where you've made $350 in a single day. How many leads have you been able to generate in a single day?
The highest is 371 leads in 24 hours.
Wow. Now, share us with a little bit about your history, your background, because I know that you started in network marketing. You were really bottlenecked and coming against some frustration. It wasn't happening for you. You went through this training, and all of a sudden, wham, all the way through, and now generating these type of leads and cash flow and multiple streams of income. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so as Darren said, I'm 23 years old. I'm over in Ipswich, United Kingdom, east of England area. And I got online looking for different ways to make money. About 4 years ago, I eventually found network marketing. And when I first joined the industry, what I was told to do by my upline was go and talk to friends and family, go out there and prospect strangers. I did all these things, and I just had very little success. I felt very uncomfortable actually doing these things. And so, I wasn't getting any results. And I was really just sort of spinning my wheels for maybe 3 or 4 years. I really lacked results. It was just so frustrating because I really wanted to really make this work. In terms of, I was working in local government at the time, a very stressful job, and so I really wanted to achieve my dream of being a full-time entrepreneur. So what happened was I was just looking for different solutions online, different ways to actually build my business, and that's when I came across Darren Nettle and his training and his mentoring. So what happened once I actually gained access to the information, literally within about 5-6 weeks, as Darren said, I managed to master traffic generation, where I learned how to generate leads online instead of going out there and trying to convince strangers that my business is the best thing. People didn't need to be convinced. They were coming to me, asking me about what it is that I'm doing, and that's the cool thing. Now people are coming to me. I had a guy call me yesterday, and he says, "Wow, I just watched one of your videos. I've seen you online. There's something about you that made me want to reach out to you. What is it you're involved in? Because I'm really interested." And it's just so different now. And now that's actually a normal thing, whereas before it wasn't. So in terms of results as well as leads, I've managed to bring in as many as 6 people in a single day into my business. And now actually having used this information, Darren, I must say life really is just a lot better. My business is just a lot more fun, and I'm just so grateful to really use it and get the results from it.
Fantastic, and continued success. Guys, here's what I'm going to share with you. I don't care what's going on in your life right now. You could be in between careers. You could be underpaid at your job. If you tap into this training and you learn these strategies, I'm going to teach you guys the exact formula that I used to become a millionaire at 35 years old, to make almost $4 million in a single year, to raise tens of millions of dollars for my own companies and other companies, both private and public. And these are the formulas, guys. I was very, very fortunate. I don't take credit for this, okay? Because I had some phenomenal mentors that started in my 20s, in my 30s, with Dr. Lee Poulos talking about the subconscious mind, Dr. Dov Baron talking about quantum physics, and these formulas will dramatically change your life. So what I would encourage you to do is this. Before this runs out, guys, because once those 10 spots are locked up, boom, we're closing it down, okay? So take action. Click the link below. If you want to get access to this bonus training, you need a PayPal account, you need the $47 and the $297 reseller rights. Guys, I look forward to helping you become the next success story. My name is Darren Little from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I look forward to seeing you at the top. Bye for now.